Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And this morning, if you're hearing my voice or seeing this video, we have much to give God thanks for, as a lot of persons went to bed last night with their hope and expectation of getting up this morning, and they did not make it. So as long as our eyes are open, whether we're struggling or whether we're ill, but once we are breathing, we have much to give God thanks for. This morning, we want to look at two incidents. One of Dog Paw's alleged accomplice killed yesterday, and we want to look at a Jamaican man who was facing extradition who escaped custody. But first up, let's talk about Dog Paw's affiliated gangster. His 28-year-old Darren Percy cousin. He was shot and killed in his community at about 4:45 p.m. yesterday by unknown assailant. He is from St. Joseph Road in Kintyre. Information is that gunman almost killed him on Saturday. They made after him on Saturday. He had to run for his life. He got warning. Persons told him to keep a low profile because clearly he's a much wanted man. But clearly, Cousins thought he had 9 lives because an attempt on his life has been made on so many occasions and he's gotten away. Well, this time, one gunman turned up and took his life. Police say he was on their radar because he was a person of influence and his affiliation to Dog Paw raised certain alarms. Cousin's younger brother, Romain Diddy Richards, was killed by gangsters on August 10. Diddy was the right-hand man for Dog Paw. So his connection, cousin's brother is Diddy. He was affiliated with Dog Paw, and so too was Cousins. Now, in that same incident when Cousins was killed, he had to run for his life. And I think it was Diddy's death. They say Dog Paw was going, he went to look at the body of Diddy when he was intercepted by the police and lost his life. So a lot of things happening in that division, police division, where the ongoing feud in Augustown, Kintyre, and its environs continues. And on Instagram, you can follow the Augustown page because a lot of information is there, and a lot of persons from the community, tend to indulge in conversation, which is so good. But you people have to understand, the minute you take up the life of a gangster, there's a high possibility that the cops will take you out, or your enemies will take you out, or even your friends will take you out. And it seems as if some of these gangsters, they have nothing in them called change. Because one of the worst things with some of these gangsters, they get themselves involved in badness. And when trouble reaches them, they have nowhere else to run. All they have to do is stay in the very same community, because all their lives, that's the community they know. All their lives, that's the community they know. They can't go anywhere else because they don't know anywhere else. And the next thing about them, if they go somewhere else, they can't fit in that area. So they have to leave. And when they leave and go back to their area, that's when their life is in jeopardy. Well, sometimes even the police say they leave certain situations, because guess what? If you leave it, gunman will be taking out gunman. As long as the law-abiding citizens' lives are not being taken, sometimes the police just stay back and watch them take out their one another. But let me know what you think. People from Augustown, you can hit me up in the comment section and let me know what's going on in your community. The next story we want to talk about is a Jamaican man. And according to The Loop, a Jamaican man who escaped police custody in St. Lucia on October 2020 fled to Jamaica and was apprehended early this year has escaped police custody again. What is so with this man? It seems to know how to escape police, whether locally or overseas. Orville Purnell escaped from Central Police lockup on Wednesday, December 1. He is from Belgium Road in Buff Bay, Portland. The Corporate Communication Unit reported on Wednesday that Purnell was arrested in Buff Bay on July 14, 2021 by investigators from the Jamaica Constabulary Force Fugitive Apprehension Team and was awaiting extradition to St. Lucia. He was arrested on a warrant for murder allegedly committed in St. Lucia on August of 2020, illegal possession of firearm and escaping police custody. Purnell is of dark complexion, medium build, approximately 180 centimeters, which is 5 feet 11 inches. He has several tattoos on both arms, the police said. Also, at the time of his escape, Purnell is said to have been sporting dreadlocks. However, investigators believe he may cut his locks. Now, Jamaicans, yard and abroad, some Jamaicans, no matter what chance they get in life, they will never make use of it. No matter how much you take them out of a toxic environment, they will always go somewhere else and create a toxic environment because that's what they dream of. Now, this man went to St. Lucia. Instead of trying to make his life better in St. Lucia, he went there and took the life of someone. He escaped to Jamaica, and when he escaped to Jamaica, he was held. Now, this man seems to master the art of escaping police custody because he did it in St. Lucia and come to Jamaica, and now he did it yesterday. But, you know, questions must be asked of how this man escaped in Jamaica. St. Lucia personnel have to question themselves, how did he escape them in St. Lucia? But we in Jamaica, we have to ask ourselves, especially the police at Central Police lockup, because we heard that he just walked out. What was going on that caused this man to disappear without people realizing that he left? Or who's behind this? We need to have a system in place where once we hold on to a criminal, their chances of getting out or escape is solely dependent on the justice system. It should never be that a prisoner can just break a grill or you take him to hospital for some treatment, he walked out. We must be more proactive and careful because these men, worse if someone who's a prime witness against this man is out on the road. He escaped police custody. His number one target is the witness. And we have to learn to protect our witness, and we have to learn to protect other people in Jamaica, because this man who escaped police custody, we don't know what his agenda is. He could kill far more people in the short space of time that he escaped. And we have to do better. While the police do some very good work, we have to hit them hard when it comes on to doing sloppy job. And we hope he'll be caught and returned to the police custody, and we will have his day in court in St. Lucia. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one, look out for the children, and most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.